Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Capricorn, okay? So this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Cappy. If you do, great. If you're not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will be mentioning the decks as I use them. If not, they are in the box below. So with that being said, let's get into your cards. Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect. By the way, I have like 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message from my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you got the High Priestess. Actually, I had another reader said this, and I found that very, very amazing. So, like, the Magician and the High Priestess would be like the Emperor and the Empress, but the Emperor and the Empress are just like, they are in control of their, like, all 4 of their abilities, while as the High Priestess and the Magician are just like the magical version of the Emperor and the Empress. So, I mean, it's amazing. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Ooh. Okay. And speak of the devil. Well, not devil. Speak of the Cappy. And the next card is the Emperor. Interesting factoid. Yeah, so 10 of Summer. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Princess of Spring. Okay. By the way, I use selenite on my decks to cleanse and purify my decks of cards. It also is great for, like, for cleansing a space as well. Basically cleanses any negative energy from a space. Yes. So, now to clarify. So I use I use Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck for the tarot. Now I'm using Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the High Priestess is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the High Priestess is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share. And you got the Glankener. Which, interestingly enough, in this deck, I think that is the Cappy card for me. With the Singer of Connection at the bottom of the deck. Yep. As well as Arvel Parrot. And She of the Cruach. And the Singer of Initiation. And the Fawn. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and share why the Emperor is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and share why the Emperor is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and share. And you got the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Yes. Fairy who was kissed by the pixies. With Pohariel of the Waters at the bottom of the deck. Followed by the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. No. The fairy godmother. You. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the 10 of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and clarify why the 10 of Summer is here in the upright. And you got the Fairies of the Future. With Solace at the bottom of the deck. Followed by the Singer of Intuition. As well as the Death card. Yep. Now. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and share why the Princess of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. Please come forward and share. And you got the Mikkel Amakkel. With the undressing of a solid, okay. The undressing of a solid, as well as he of the fairy sword, and the bright mother. Yep. Something in my eye. Okay. Oh. Better. Okie dokie. Alright, so we are going to. Your reading starts off with the High Priestess in the upright. Right? So the High Priestess says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Excuse me. And basically that is That is signifying that you are now able to see things clearly with the Glenkinner, which talks of clear sight at the very end. And being able to see clearly is one of the things that you need to balance your karma out. By doing so, you will be able to communicate how you did it so that others can benefit from that. Next, you have Shiv the Cruach. Now, Shiv the Cruach talks of the receptive principle, fertility, and nurturing, which is what you're going to do when you speak this to others and help them deal with their stuff, right? Next, you have the Singer of Initiation, which talks of passage through trial, triumph, and level. So you basically went through difficult times in order to help other people get through their difficult times. All right? And that is because you now understand how nature is. You understand the nature of nature, natural wisdom. You gained natural wisdom, and you have gained natural magic. What is this? Get out of my eyelid. Something stuck. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, alright, talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Now, the cards clarifying that are the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Excuse me, it's bothering me. Now, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, alright, talks of the love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. So, but what is the relationship with the Emperor? Maybe this Emperor adores using logic and also adores getting organized. You know? And that takes him over the moon with joy. Because he understands, because I say he because it's the Emperor, and the Emperor is usually a male. But this could be for anyone who identifies with this energy. Now, so the Emperor is able to be happy when there is a change, when he uses logic and structure to increase his success. And this individual knows that for that you need to accept change gracefully, which is what he is doing. And due to that ability, they are able to tap into talents, their grace, as well as learn helpful lessons much quicker. Okay, now for the third set, we have the Ten of Summer in the upright. Now that would be the Ten of Cups, which talks of an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yeah. Now, next. So, the first card clarifying the Ten of Summer is the Fairies of the future, who talk of be here now, guidance forward moving. So, in order for you to really have your Ten of Cups, your happy life with family and friends, you need to be present now in order to see the signs of things that might go awry, or in order to see the signs of things that are going in the wrong direction, so that you can then reel them back in and continue living the life that you currently are living. Alright? Which is basically a reaction to the information that you're receiving from your surroundings, which is basically what a thermostat does, which is something that we learned in communication, in my classes of communication in university, which doesn't really take that much, but you don't need to have that high of a level. Like, you don't need to have a bachelor's degree to understand that being able to react to your situation is of utmost importance, because that is how you will keep the homeostasis, like this, you will keep where you're at by continuously changing and shifting to the circumstances that you are presented with. Okay, next you have the Solace card. Now the Solace card talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, synthesis. And that refers to what I just mentioned, which is synthesis is just taking all the information that you have gathered from your surroundings and making a concise blurb of it. What I mean to say is that you condense the information and you come up with a conclusion. An easy way, an easy format to explain what has gone on. It's like a synopsis, kind of what is currently occurring in your reality. Next, you have the Singer of Intuition. Now, the Singer of Intuition talks about the perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Now, perceptiveness is just being able to notice things. Awareness, it's to perceive. That is what perceptiveness says. So to perceive something is not exactly the same as being aware of something. So just perceiving something is just noticing it. But being aware of it is to comprehend how it really okay, so perceiving is just about seeing it, noticing it, and becoming aware of it is just understanding it from a different perspective. So in this case, the perceptiveness is talking about the first step of becoming aware of something. So in order for you to become aware of it, you first need to be able to see it, right? Which reminds me of a very interesting thing. Apparently, when First Nations people, when the first people to discover, like the first Europeans to discover, like the Americas, when the indigenous people noticed, could not see the boat because they did not know what to, did not know what to relate it to. So they did not see a boat. They actually saw nothing. I don't know if I'm able to explain it well, but for you to perceive something, you need to see it. It's like you're not able to see the tree through the forest, which I know for some people it means different perspective, but let me see if I can explain it more clearly. When you are not used to something, you won't notice it. When you do not think in that direction, when you do not think from that perspective, you can't notice it because you have not seen it, you don't have the experience of it, and so on and so forth. And now, in order for you to create, I feel like, in relation to what I just said, in order for you to be able to see what it is that is coming towards you that you have not experienced of yet, you need to first let something naturally and timely end so that you can release it and be free of it, so that you can see this new reality that is approaching, that is slightly different than what you've been used to before. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Next, you have the Princess, for the fourth set, okay, you have the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring would be like the Page of Wands. Alright, and this card says, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Now, I'm going to use Silvia Neitzner's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Okay, to figure out why the Princess of Spring is out. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect. And the card is the Clover. So the Princess of Spring is out because of the Clover. Now, what does the Clover mean? Clover is number 2. Clover. The Clover card means good luck and or success. Therefore, no need to worry. Events in relation to the Clover are to be considered short-term because they occur within a 4-week period. It's a good time for the theme inquired about. The card implies non-concern. With regards to financial matters, only a small amount of money is to be expected. Additionally, the card stands for the calm happiness within. In a negative sense, something hinders growth or progress. Clover is like a so-called weed. It prevails, it is tough, and it keeps coming back again and again. This is a hint not to give up or decide differently. So, alright. So, Princess of Spring talks of optimism, is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic individual. So, yeah, it is good luck. You are going to be tapping into good luck with this Princess Page of Wands, aka Page of Wands. Why is that? Because A, you are tapping into what you are appreciative for. And when you tap into that, the world's your oyster because you are happy for anything that is coming towards you, which is great. Yes, you are appreciative for what you already have. And because of that appreciation that you have for things that are currently coming into that are in your life, you will seem different to others. Notice how everyone in the background of this card is brown, while this person in the foreground is blue. Now, I just today made the differentiation. These are like the little people in Mario. You know, the brown little folk that continuously walk left and right on the screen. This is like old school Mario on Nintendo and stuff. Anyway, and the person in the foreground, alright, is blue. And I called him the Smurf. Right? And so, to all these Mario Party nymphs or whatever. Okay, this Smurf is like out of the blue, doesn't make any sense. No clear thought how this person came. I don't know of any Mario Party character that's blue. I might be wrong, but yeah. So to them, I mean, they come from 2 different universes, and so that reminds me of like the whole new Avengers that has taken a multiverse twist to it, you know, and how it's becoming more and more complex. And I feel maybe like the Smurf from the Smurf world has now found himself plopped in Mario Party universe, and like the 2 type of nymphs or whatever, like magical creatures, are like, what the hell is going on? You know, they're like, I don't know you, you're weird. I don't feel comfortable, I don't trust you, type of thing. But how is that related? So there is going to be a little snag in the road, but just keep in mind that you are protected, because that's what the Key of the Fairy Sword talks of. Talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So you are being protected in this reality. Though even if you are protected does not mean that you should like be slacking on what you can do, which means you need to be nurturing to yourself, productive, and also creative in how you deal with whatever this is. Alright? So my gorgeous Cappies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the amount in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cappies, gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!